doing this green thing. I'm doing it right now, but the mouse just died. Yeah, of course. We are live. Oh, cool. I don't have any batteries. Great. Yeah, I just need to go to Facebook and log in as you. Okay. You're really cute, children. I'm gonna send you text right now that you can copy and paste and spit into the event.
Send it to your messenger?
Yeah. That makes sense?
Yep. Send me the rule text and then send me a coffee text.
You want them separate?
Yep. It is time for Bartertown. It's Sunday at 3 p.m. And for those of you that know, every Sunday at 3 p.m., we do our Farpoint Bartertown Facebook Live claim sale. We are bringing, and just in case you don't know, I don't dress like this every day, in case you haven't seen this before. I wish I could. But since it's basically the apocalypse right now, we are dressed in our well. Penelope's not wearing apocalypse gear today.
No, I'm not. I'm wearing
She's geared up for Cabbage Patch Kids, but any excuse to wear shoulder pads with spikes, I'm basically in. I'm Blaster. That's Master. Together we are Master Blaster. I'm Justin. My wife Penelope is coming. She's still working on getting this set up. We just kind of chill out here for a couple minutes and let the lobby fill up.
You got 20 people right about now.
Anyone new that has not seen any of our Bartertown events before?
Justin, you might want to apologize for the mirror image problem that we're having today.
Oh, so we're going to be backwards today, and it's not our fault. Facebook app is having an issue with turning, using the app to turn the camera flipped. When we flip the camera, it also goes into negative. And although that's probably really cool and weird looking, we don't want to be a negative image. And we don't want to put out any negative vibes. So we're going to be backwards today. And that's just the way it is, unfortunately. I'm going to log into Facebook over here so I can read your comments. We're using a little phone, a little iPhone that's about 4 feet from me. So I can barely see myself, and I can see that people are commenting, but you couldn't pay me enough money to be able to read what those comments are.
A lot of people are saying me. I'm not sure. Did you say something about?
I said I asked if there's anybody's first time.
Oh yeah. Tina's saying that she's new. Amy's saying that she's new.
Welcome. I'm not gonna keep wearing a helmet the entire time, so don't get used to it. All right. So I'm going to go.
Yeah. See, guys, check out what happens when I try to flip it. Check it out. Look.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's like a weird green thing.
Maybe that's apocalypse.
And there's no way to stop that. So that's new and weird and not normal.
So there's a lot of issues with the Facebook Live interface. It's great. It's great being able to do this live, but sometimes certain comments don't show up or they show up late, and we're going to go all through that. We're going to sit here and explain how this works and whatever issues there may be. I need to log on to the live.
First thing we're going to do today, and it's kind of not on topic because we didn't realize we were doing Cabbage Patch last week, but our first thing we need to do is do our giveaway at the beginning of Hi, everybody. At the beginning of every one of our live streams, we always do a giveaway to kind of thank everybody who may have shared the event in advance of the event. So the first thing we're going to do, I have on my phone here a program called the Wheel of Names. I don't know if you guys can see it. And again, we apologize. It's backwards. It's not our fault. There's the Wheel of Names. And what I've done is I have taken the names of everyone who shared this event during the week. There's quite a bit of you, a couple dozen looks like. Thank you so much for your support. It really matters to us. Every little bit really helps. So what we did is we put all the names of all of you folks on the Wheel of Names. I'm going to tap it to see who our winner is. And this week's lucky winner is going to win this. And again, I'm sorry, it's backwards. You're going to be winning this Star Trek Generations Klingon Disruptor.
Oh, there's also a comic book with it. It's a there was a white bagged Superman comic. Yeah, I threw in both things. So we decided what this giveaway was before we knew what this week's Bartertown event was going to be. So we decided on this before we knew we were doing Cabbage Patch. We would probably have done something more along the lines of Cabbage Patch.
Maybe, but this is just for folks who shared it.
Yeah.
And I have to be honest, some folks who shared it may not even be tuning in, and that's totally fine. We appreciate your support. Every share gets that many more eyes on what we're doing, and that really matters, especially right now. So we're giving away this... That's me. You can just actually hit the mute there. It's still on. We're giving away this Klingon Disruptor and this awesome, what is this? Is this the death or the rebirth of Superman? I forget. Back from the Dead Superman, I think.
Okay.
It's a cool bagged comic. That's really all that matters. So we're going to be giving that away. From the 90s. At the end of the Bartertown, what we're going to do is anyone who made a purchase, your name is going to go into a hat. If you make more than one purchase, your name will go in more than once. And we do have another couple giveaways. I've got a Cabbage Patch Kid over there, a Lucy, that we're going to give away, I think, for that. But let's get to it.
Time to patch a kid with some cabbage.
I
feel like, what was that show when we were kids? I see Debbie and Michael, and it was like a woman looking through hoops. It was like preschool. Anyway.
You got me. Oh, I didn't show everybody my awesome shirt. It's a shame that it's going to be mirror imaged. Check it out, guys. My Cumberbatch Kids shirt.
Amy's ready.
How cool is that?
Dylan's excited. I see some names that have been here before. All right.
So first things first, let's do the spin it to win it here. And again, you can see, maybe you can't see, all the names there on the wheel. Let's see if I can make that come in a little clearer.
How do I pin at the top? Did you do that already?
Pinning it to the top actually makes it so you can't see any comments as they scroll by, so you can't pin it. All right, guys, we're doing the spin it to win it. Let's see who is the lucky winner of our Klingon Disruptor and Superman comic. I can't read it backwards. James O'Hagan. It's backwards, but you guys get the idea. James O'Hagan, congratulations. Thank you for sharing the event. Thank you for your support.
How do you say James O'Hagan backwards?
Nagayo Samaj.
That is your Klingon name.
James, thank you for sharing. Thank all you guys for sharing so much. It really matters a lot. It seems like a simple thing. Just to share something that you may have seen on Facebook.
So since this is...
but it matters quite a bit.
Since this is Mad Max theme, this is my war boy. Witness me!
His name is Mikey.
This is our war boy Mikey, who is, he is our post-apocalyptic, what are they called? Crew?
He's a war boy.
Oh, he's a war boy.
Yeah.
Alright, so the helmet's coming off. I'm already sweating.
Alright, I don't feel like we're as entertaining today as we normally are.
Well, I'm just trying to get in order here.
So, we have, I believe at final count, we have...
Romper Room! Thank you, Christine. It was Romper Room. That's right.
I think at last count, not counting Mikey, our war boy here, I believe we had 22 different dolls that we are trying to adopt today. You've got to say it in context.
Thank you, Romper Room. Yes, thank you.
What does welcome mean?
I tried to say welcome.
Oh. We have 22, actually 23 if you count the twins. We have one set of twins. We have 22 different packages of dolls that we are selling today, or adopting, I should say. Now, speaking of adopting, anyone who makes a purchase today is going to get one of these along with their purchase. Again, I apologize for it being mirror imaged. This is a Farpoint Orphanage Adoption Certificate. You're going to receive one of those with each adoption. And I don't want to say sale anymore. These are adoptions. You'll be paying an adoption fee. We are not selling these dolls. They are going to Good New Forever Homes. I think that sounds much nicer, don't you?
Yeah, well, you're giving us money for them, so...
Yes, you're buying them, yes.
You're buying them.
It sounds so much nicer when you say that they're being adopted.
All right, well, I guess that's how Xavier Roberts, came up with the whole thing.
Well, I mean, I think you mean Martha Nelson Thomas
All
came
right,
up with
let's
the whole
not
thing.
get into the whole argument thing.
There's a bit, in case you guys aren't aware, there's a bit of a question about who actually invented Cabbage Patch Kids. It's a long story. If you want to go down a rabbit hole, I suggest watching the Secret of Cabbage Patch Kids, 15-minute documentary on Vice. Fascinating.
No, Nick, I don't think any of the kids have the name Crystal.
No, I don't believe so. Although we do have two Delmars, I believe. We have a Delmar first name and a Delmar middle name.
Yeah, it's weird.
Show us the Gorzak. Matthew.
Gorzak has been adopted.
Gorzak, that our winning bidder last week, with the $20 winning bid,
So Gorzak has been adopted.
Yeah, we honored his bid.
He went to his forever home.
He went to his forever home in Kentucky, Illinois. I forget where he lives. All right, are we ready to start?
Yeah, let's. How many people do we have? Are we filled up yet?
41.
I mean, is everybody ready to maybe adopt the Cabbage Patch Kid here? Let's start pulling them out. What is this? Our birth certificates?
Yeah, did you see it? It's a certificate of adoption. Isn't it cute?
So not only do they have their birth certificates.
Well, yeah, they have their birth certificates in there, but they're also getting a Farpoint Stuffed Animal and Doll Orphanage certificate of adoption with every one of their purchases.
It's not actually backwards. It's actually
not.
forward.
Yeah.
I wish that the
Facebook Live is having an issue here. Did we go over the rules, kind of?
No, do that now.
All right. So if you guys have never joined us for one of these live sales before, it's pretty simple. We're going to, live adoption events. I need to backpedal that. We're adopting our babies today. We don't sell babies. That's just rude. Our live claims go like this. We're going to bring something up here on the table. We're going to talk about it a little bit, show you the details, what's going on. Then we're going to quote the price. The first person that we see on our end who says claim, let's say his little name is Mikey. Claim Mikey. I want Mikey. Give me Mikey. Mikey's for me.
You have to say the name of the item we're selling, adopting.
Yeah, the name or the number.
And
these dolls actually have numbers today,
right.
So name or number.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Or the word claim, give me, sold, mine, adopted. And the first person we see on our end, so your end might look different. Unfortunately, that happens. But the first person we see on our end who says that gets the claim. All the prices we say are going to be shipping included.
Yep, and that's anywhere in the United States. Shipping is included. If you are international, feel free to keep claiming, but we are going to have to charge you actual shipping costs to your country. We're not making any money on your shipping or anything like that, but we do need to recoup that cost at least. If you're our lucky claimant on anything, at the end of this, after the event's over, we'll send you a PayPal checkout link via your private messages, and you can use any method of payment to pay for that. Credit card, debit card, e-check, PayPal balance, anything like that. We will ship to you, again, free anywhere in the United States. If you're local, we are offering curbside pickup right now or local delivery, so we can always work that out after the fact.
We've also added a new feature. We realized not everyone here is here to adopt Cabbage Patch Kids.
They're not?
Anyway, we have been burning through. We did exhaustive research on these Cabbage Patch Kids, just so you know. A couple days worth of research about the different heads, and there is no method to the madness of Cabbage Patch Kids, just so you know. I don't think any one kid has a double. And that's so crazy if you think about it, because millions of these things sold. But everyone has at least a different eye color, different name. There were so many different options and ways to build these things that it would have to be a huge fluke for two to have the exact same hairstyle, exact same head sculpt, exact same eyes, exact same outfit, exact same name. I don't even think it's possible. So we've researched. We've fallen in love with these little guys. But anyway, what I was getting at is we've added a button. I'm going to share it in a minute. If you want to buy us a coffee for hanging out with us today, we added a little button, like a buy us a coffee button, because we do burn through some coffee, and that would really, show us you love us a little bit.
I forgot to share the video in the event.
I'm going to share the coffee thing real quick. If I can find my messages. See, I'm not used to doing this like this.
We're switching it up today. You alright?
Yeah, I don't know where messages is.
Your messages are right there.
Thank
and
you.
You can click on there. Alright, so who is ready to adopt their very own war boy or girl here at the Bartertown Orphanage? Who's ready? We got 50 people watching. I think we're just about ready, right? Are you ready? Every one of these dolls is going to have a number. So you guys can claim using the number or you can use their name. They all have names, which is really cool as well. Let's start with number 1.
Who's number 1?
Number 1 is Marcus. Everybody, let's check out Marcus here.
One of my war boys.
Oh gosh, he's taking up the whole screen. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. We're not important. Marcus is important.
So Marcus, this is Marcus's personal information, I guess you could call it. Marcus Buck is his name. He is a little boy. He's from 1983, so he's one of the original runs. 83 was the first year they were available. What's really cool about Marcus is that his box is still 100% sealed. The tape on these things, if you guys are familiar at all with vintage toys, the tape tends to not be the best thing in the world, especially 80s tape. Cabbage Patch Kid tape is notoriously bad. The company that created or that produced Cabbage Patch Kids, Coleco, was kind of notorious for their bad tape. So a lot of Coleco products had bad tape in the 80s. The fact that his tape is still attached and it is the original tape is really cool, kind of rare. He's one of only a few that we have here that are still sealed, so that's really awesome. Marcus Buck is from 1983. He is a bald little boy. He has blue eyes, which is really cute. He has dimples and a pretty rare head number 4. It's the pacifier head. If you guys can see in there, he is got his little pacifier there in his mouth. He also has kind of a cool rare outfit. He's wearing a corduroy yellow teddy bear suit. And
go ahead, I'm sorry.
And he has a little beanie hat there. You okay? You keeping up?
Yeah.
All right. Have I mentioned everything? 1983. Marcus.
Don't say his
Buck.
price yet, because I'm doing something.
Okay. Let's see. What else is cute about Marcus? Let's come around the front here. So, one thing that's cool about him, again, you can see he's got that yellow outfit on, which is really neat. He's got a tiny teddy bear there, embroidered. Now, all of these dolls, Marcus happens to be sealed, which is really cool, and there's only a few of them that are still sealed. They all do have wear on their packaging. You can see he has some tears right here, a few here. The window is a bit loose, so that has allowed some air to get in over the years. But the fact that he is still sealed in his box is pretty darn cool.
Yeah, when these are like still... First of all, I don't think I've ever seen one with a mint window. These got put in people's attics and shuffled around, and the glue in the windows over time in an attic or a basement, hot, cold, tends to disintegrate, so the windows always come out. The fact that his window's still there is cool. But finding these like with perfect windows, the money they're worth is kind of astronomical compared to what we're going to be asking.
Yeah, and the boxes tend to, in the corners, as you can see, like his corner up here is popped. That is not uncommon at all, because if they were to get stacked on top of each other or even, side by side, that is the first thing that's going to go because it's a weak point. So I hope that makes some sense.
So,
all right, are we ready? We ready for Marcus?
Yeah, let's see if anybody is interested in Marcus.
All right.
Adopt little Marcus.
Guys, Marcus is pretty rare. Again, he has a kind of a rare head and a really cool, rarer outfit. So Marcus is, I guess you could say maybe on the higher end of the spectrum.
Sure.
Marcus's adoption fee is $80. I'm going to give him a little spin. And that, again, is shipped anywhere in the United States. I'll show you off his box. His box still stands up very well.
Yeah, he still displays
issues with
great.
that. He displays great. And let me just show you guys that tape one more time. He's
Complete
sealed.
with adoption papers?
Oh yeah, he's 100% complete, never been opened, still sealed. I'm showing off the tape right now. You guys see the back end there. There we go. His tape is still in place. Marcus Buck, $80 adoption fee. He is fully sealed, which makes him really cool and rare. And again, that head, very cool. The pacifier heads, we learned a lot about Cabbage Patches this week.
We sure did.
The pacifier heads were more of a rare. They're head mold number 4. They're a little more rare because,
a little more sought after.
Yeah, just because they're weird and a little different.
I think actually pacifier might be the most sought after.
It's definitely one of the things that makes him worth a little more than a typical guy.
And then there's heads with dimples.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, you want to talk about dimples? He does have a dimple on each side. The pacifier heads all came like that. Let me just see if I can zoom in there. There you go.
I feel like we're QVC. We're like
We are.
Apocalypse QVC.
I feel a little bit like Bartertown QVC. All right. And again, it's reversed here. We apologize for that. It's a Facebook issue. He is not mirror imaged. He is normal. Marcus Buck, $80 adoption fee.
If he doesn't behave, is he returnable? Absolutely not. My war boys always behave.
All right, and anyone who makes a purchase does get one of these beautiful certificates that we created.
James Alvar is like pushing the coffee. He's like, keep that coffee coming for them, guys.
All right, Marcus is going back in the pile. Marcus is a little, he's a little bit on the high end. I'm not going to lie, but he is absolutely beautiful. We ready to go on to our next guy?
Yep.
Okay. Our next guy is a girl. The screen on the
War
phone.
girl.
The screen on the phone is so dark. I can't figure out what's going on with it. It's just super dark.
So we've done video games, G.I. Joes, Transformers. This is the first aimed at our female crowd. I mean, not that you have to be a female to buy a Cabbage Patch Kid.
No, of course not.
Do we have Pokemon cards? Probably somewhere. Nothing out right now. And we don't know them well enough to sit and do something like this with them at all. We might have a stack of them somewhere though.
There might be a stack laying someplace or other.
Who do we have now?
Next up, on the Farpoint Orphanage, Bartertown Orphanage, we have little Annie Hetty.
Oh.
Check her out. Isn't she the cutest? Annie is from 1983, so she's one of our older children.
How do you spell Hetty?
Heddie. Annie Hetty. She's from 1983, so she's another one of our original old kids. She's a little girl with green eyes, and something to note is that she has large eyes. Now, again, we learned a lot of things about Cabbage Patch dolls this week. Large eyes are different than small eyes. She has the large style eyes. She has what's called tan or wheat hair in a double poodle style. So basically her entire head is made up of loops of hair with two little ponytails on each side and ribbons, which is really cool. She has a head sculpt number 3, which gives her a single dimple on her left-hand side. You guys can probably see that if I zoom in real well. She's wearing a white dress and shorts with yellow rosebuds, which is really cute. Now, these dolls have not ever been removed from their boxes. I think we may have one or two that were ever maybe taken out. But again, with the tape is popped. There's no tape. The tape's not even popped. The tape is just gone. That Coleco tape has a tendency to just pop off, disappear, turn yellow, get gross.
Again, they were all addicts.
Yeah, this particular collection is a single owner, original owner collection. These were purchased by our one of our customers' grandmothers and sat in an attic for 30-something years, which is really cool. The fact that it's the original owner, these didn't get passed around. These kids were in one good home for all that time. Annie's box is in pretty great shape, I have to say. Really not much damage. The only thing is her window does have a tear. All the windows are always loose. Her window does have a bit of a tear, but she is absolutely beautiful in her box. Check her out. Those green eyes are just getting me. She's too cute.
You totally sound like QVC.
I do. I sound like QVC, but I mean, look at her. She's adorable. Annie is $50 shipped anywhere in the United States. That is her shipping fee, her adoption fee, all rolled into one. Annie is $50. She is absolutely gorgeous. I know I keep saying ridiculous things like QVC, but she is really cute. I love her dress. Cabbage Patch Kids had about 8 different types of outfits that they wore. They just kind of cycled through them. This one is one of my favorites, the dress and little shorts combo.
So when you say tights, I mean, but they're all different colors and stuff.
Oh, yeah. So they had the dress with either tights or a dress with little shorts. They could have a jogging outfit or a jogging suit. They could have jeans and a windbreaker. What were the other options?
Oh, God. Onesies.
Onesies, sleepwear. And the fabrics used and the styles were always different, which is one of the things that made them so unique. But there were 8 or 9 different types of outfits that they would do. Again, Annie Hetty. You want your phone, you said?
Yeah, I need my phone. I can interact better if I have my phone. So
Where's your phone? Go grab your phone.
you can say Annie's price because we're good there.
Yeah, at Annie is $50, as we said, and that's shipped anywhere in the United States. Annie, $50. How cute is she? I love her little outfit. I'm not going to shut up about how cute they are. They're really cute. All right, guys. Annie headed off with Marcus right over here. Let's see who is next. Oh. All right, guys. We've got a little boy up next. Frankie Sheldon.
Frankie Sheldon in the house.
He's a proper war boy. He's bald. Frankie Sheldon.
Witness me.
He's another one from 1983. He's a bald, blue-eyed little boy with the classic #1 head mold. You can see it's just kind of very plain. Nothing too fancy, just cute and plain. He's wearing a white ruffled teddy bear footed sleeper.
James said QVC meets Thunderdome, and nothing to me in the world sounds cooler than that.
You guys want to fight over these dolls? I mean, we could do that if you want.
Nothing sounds cooler than QVC meets Thunderdome.
Break
a deal, spin the wheel.
We already spun the wheel. Someone got a cool prize because we spun the wheel. Where is that going? Oh, he's wearing a white ruffled teddy bear footed sleeper, as you can see there.
Why are you speaking like that?
I don't know, because I'm saying really weird ruffled. I don't normally use the word ruffled.
Sleeper.
He's wearing a footed sleeper.
Oh, more. Turn it down.
Yeah, I love when you do that. His window is loose, as you can see. Again, it's so hard to find a vintage Cabbage Patch doll. This doll's from 1983. This doll is older than most
older than a lot
people
of
I know. Yeah.
It's funny you stayed a baby. He's like Webster.
He's like Benjamin Button or something. Yeah. So he does have a little bit of box issue. His window is loose, as you can see here. There's some issues around the bottom here. A little bit of a tear on his tab back there. But again...
So here's the thing. The boxes aren't perfect.
No.
But the kids inside
the dolls
are unplayed with and untouched.
Yeah, the dolls have never been taken out of their boxes.
Smoke-free home.
Yeah. They smell like a baby.
No funk. No mold.
No funkiness, no mold. They're in better condition than I would have ever expected something
They are
to be
all older than you, Connor, yes. I think this is actually how your father attained you. He found you were in a little box in a toy store.
That's believable. I believe that. All right, guys. Frankie Sheldon's adoption fee is $50. Now, just to give you some perspective, I know some of you may not be experts on Cabbage Patch Kids, but neither were we until this week. This doll, without his box, would probably, run 20, 25?
Yeah, 25, 30 bucks. There's really no such thing as a complete mint loose Cabbage Patch Kid.
Yeah.
That's less than $30.
Yeah, they don't really exist.
You can find them like no clothes or beat up or
Yeah.
Is he bald?
He is bald.
Can you see behind his head to see?
He's...
Somebody asked before if they had any green thing.
Oh,
Do they still smell like baby powder? I don't know about baby powder. We can make that happen though. They don't smell like baby powder. They don't really smell like anything. They smell like
the back of the head. He's in the box. I can't see.
Connor, it was a crimp. Oh, if you can't see it, then don't worry about it.
Yeah, he is in the box.
Dylan wants to adopt Frankie.
Oh, Dylan, that's so cute. Thank you.
Dylan, if you want Frankie, Frankie's yours. I think you were the first. Tom Dolga said Connor is still for sale.
That's a very different kind of event. We'll have that later. I
don't know if that's legal.
Is that curbside pickup? Like, we're not an essential business. I don't know if that's appropriate. All right.
Chris, we actually have one or two loose, but they're not... I don't know how complete... I don't think they have adoption papers or anything like that.
Oh, we only have one loose doll currently. And she's a little younger. She's from the 90s. She would have been when Hasbro took over. She's actually sitting right next to you. I was going to give her as a giveaway.
Oh, okay. So Chris is asking because he doesn't want one, a vintage one that they want to take out of a box. He wants one somebody can play with.
Yeah.
Well, if we get to it.
Yeah. I have just the one.
So, guys, if you're paying attention, there's a father and son here, probably sitting next to each other,
on
Tom and Connor, fighting because the father wants to sell the son.
I don't think that this is the right forum for that, necessarily. Although I'm not really against it.
Loki, I will update the instructions. I'm going to post them right now. But basically, we're going to bring a Cabbage Patch Kid baby onto the table, talk about it, describe it as best we can, and then when we say price, As soon as we say the price, the first person to say either the name or number of the doll that we say in the beginning of it. So this would be
Number 3, Frankie.
This would be number 3, Frankie. So if you're the first person to say number 3, claim, Frankie, sold, number 3, I want it, adopted. You have to put the name of the item and the fact that you want it. The first person we see on our end who says that gets the doll. And that's basically how it goes.
Yep. And at the end of this, checkout will be via PayPal, and you can pay via any credit card, debit card, e-check, PayPal balance, pretty much any way. And it's safe, secure, and this prices do include free shipping anywhere in the United States. We are also offering curbside or like porch pickup, delivery kind of stuff for local folks, which we can work out after the fact. I'm sorry, Justin, who got Frankie? Dylan?
I believe...
Give me a last name? Aw, Frankie's so excited.
Dylan Kramer, adopted Frankie.
Dylan, thank you so much. And you guys are actually also going to get one of our Farpoint Adoption Certificates to go with him. It won't be mirror imaged. Again, we're sorry about that. All right, Frankie's going home. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, he's so excited.
Glad he's not stuck here. You know, we often wonder, like, you guys sell Toy Story, I'm sure. What is our store like at night if Toy Story was real? Like, are Sectars and He-Man guys, like, hanging out with Cabbage Patch Kids? Like, they never address that in Toy Story.
Like because they're, like,
I get, so they address, like, Toys R Us, where they're all stuck in boxes and stuff. But maybe because the new toys weren't, like, awakened until somebody got them, because all the Buzz Lightyears...
Is that what it is? They're not awake yet?
I don't know.
Then how come all of the aliens in the Alien Grabber are awake?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, the claw.
Yeah.
Dylan, thank you.
Dylan, thanks. That's really cool. We really appreciate that. Thank you. We weren't sure how this Cabbage Patch thing was going to go, because we're really much more...
Can you say baby traffic? Shh.
What?
This is not trafficking.
No.
We're a Farpoint Adoption Agency.
Yes. See, look. Read the certificate.
This is how it works in the apocalypse. Read the certificate backwards.
Certificate of Adoption.
Guys, we're sorry this is backwards.
Yeah.
Facebook Live is having an issue where if we try and put it the right way,
it
that
turns
happens.
Green.
It is truly the apocalypse now.
Although I have to ask, guys, are you seeing the weird green filter on your end?
Oh.
Are we seeing it on our end? Because if we're not seeing the green filter, I'll leave it on like this.
Well, I'll let you know in a second. All right, we're getting there. There's a little bit of lag. So.
If it's not green, I'll leave it green. Because I'd rather them be able to see us properly than me be able to see me. Yep, it's green.
Yep,
right.
It's green.
Yeah, we don't know why that's happening. It sucks.
It's the apocalypse filter.
It's the apocalypse filter. But yes, everyone who adopts one of these
everybody's
kids...
saying yes, it's green, yes. All right, guys, we went
thanks.
back. Thank you.
Anyone who adopts one of these kids is going to get one of these beautiful, handcrafted Farpoint Stuffed Animal and Doll Orphanage Certificate of Adoption. It will be signed, sealed, and delivered along with your child. Now, we have another really rare doll up here. I'm going to bring her a little closer. And I'm going to go over everything that makes her really rare. Again, 1983, the first year the Cabbage Patch Kids were available. We have Lainey, Georgia. She's a little girl with brown eyes and brown hair.
Georgia.
What's really cool about Lainey,
Georgia,
is that she has a single ponytail in brown with brown eyes. That combination is like not super rare, but pretty rare on the spectrum. If you guys aren't familiar with how Cabbage Patch Kids were actually made, here's just a little quick thing for you.
They came from behind a waterfall.
So it's just my hand in the shot. Should I get in the shot to talk?
Sure.
All right.
Yep.
So I just want to go around and up above Lainey, Georgia here. So I'm going to kind of cover you, actually.
I'm fine.
So Cabbage Patch Kids, they had something called a matrix. And basically, there was a selection of...
The Matrix of Power?
No, not the Matrix of Power. The Matrix of...
Leadership?
Cabby. Hashtag Cabby. There was a list of hair colors, a list of hairstyles, and a list of eye colors. And they combined those up into different unique patterns, and certain patterns weren't available on certain genders of doll. Certain hair colors didn't have certain eye colors, and vice versa. So certain combinations ended up being a little more rare than others. It's one of the things that made Cabbage Patch Kids so unique. You know, no two of them were exactly alike. You might have some with similar features, but they would definitely have different outfits, different names, slightly different hair. One of the things that makes Lainey, Georgia so special is that she is a brown-haired, brown-eyed little girl with a single ponytail, which means all of her hair is just gathered up into one ponytail. She doesn't have braids or two ponytails like pigtails, so that makes her kind of rare. She has that number 4 head with the pacifier again. I'm going to bring that in so you can see. That makes her pretty rare too.
So there are certain aspects of the build that makes them rarer.
Yeah. The fact, again, like she has the hair, eye color, style, and color combination. She also has a rare head with that pacifier in it. And her outfit seems to be pretty rare. She has a pink and white jogging suit, but instead of wearing jogging pants, she's wearing little shorts and tights, which makes her super cute. Can you see in there? I really like her outfit. It's actually like super ridiculous.
What do we have on Lainey? Let's put a price on her and then keep talking about it.
We have $100 on Lainey, Georgia. Her box
shipped to you.
Shipped, and that's 100% free shipping anywhere in the United States. If you want to do a porch pickup or a local delivery, we can work on that too.
Is she the nicest box we have, or close to it?
I feel like who had the nicest box? I feel like her box was really nice, but her window was damaged.
Yeah.
This is one of the nicer boxes that we have in our collection. You guys can see there is, again, the corner is always ripped out, so there's a bit of a rip down here. The tops are pretty good. A little bit of a rip down here. Not too bad. Again, there's a little bit of a tape residue where that tape had been. The tape is almost never present. The fact that we have any with any tape on them is pretty cool. A little bit of tape on the bottom. Lainey has never been fully removed from her box. Cabbage Patch Kids were attached in their boxes via around the neck, and then around both feet there's usually a rubber band. Those rubber bands are very prone to breakage. Her rubber bands are not present. Frankie's were, I believe. That's something I should be mentioning. She's still never been removed from the box. Her head, neck is still in place. Lainey, Georgia, adoption fee $100. Free shipping anywhere in the United States.
Georgia.
Lainey, Georgia. Hopefully she goes to a good home. Are you engaging with our customers and friends on the adjustments?
Yeah, and I'm sharing this in other places too.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it's hard to share that because by the time you go to share it, you're doing it. So, like, it's hard to be... Oh, I should do these two together.
Together?
Yeah, so I want to do these two together because they look to me... They weren't obviously... they weren't marketed as twins. These two are not in the same boxes. We're not necessarily selling them together. They are separate. But they have very similar features, so they look very, very much alike. So I'm just going to do them one at a time. Number 5 up on our adoption block today is Jody Matta. She's from 1983. She's a girl with small green eyes. Now remember I talked about the large eyes earlier. You can see she has a little bit smaller, closer set eyes. She has a number 2 head sculpt, which leads to the small eyes, although sometimes they accidentally put different size eyes on different size heads. But she has the small eyes. She has dimples. The number 2 head sculpt had dimples. And she also has freckles, which makes her much more unique and interesting than a regular doll. She's got the freckles there. You can see them there. Come on, show off your freckles. She has tan wheat hair with a double poodle hairstyle. That means that her whole head is covered in little loops of hair, and then she has 2 ponytails sticking out either side. She's wearing the cutest outfit, and it's one of the things, her outfit is one of the things that makes her a little more rare. She has freckles, but her outfit is really detailed and cool. She's wearing a pink gingham romper with a sweater and crocheted booties. Now, you laugh, but check out what she's got going on there. That is a very detailed, very cute outfit. Her birth certificate has come loose inside her box. It is all still in there, but it has just come loose. Again, the window, the box damage, you know, a little bit of wear and tear here and there.
Veronica loves the outfit. Let me address a couple people first.
Okay.
Yes, Connor, we did our research. You know, this led us to... before this, we really knew basically not much about Cabbage Patch Kids. Just the general, you know, stuff. But this, when we get a collection like this, we like it actually because it gives us the opportunity to dig into these toy lines and learn stuff we never learned before.
Yeah, every time we get a new collection of something we've never had before.
Jay Weber wants to know if there's any Star Wars Cabbage Patch Kids. You can dress these any way you like, so sure. Yeah, yeah. Put a Darth Vader helmet on one. And
yeah, I'd like to see that,
Baby Anakin.
Yeah. Veronica, I agree with you. Her outfit is really cute, and it's one of the things that makes her really special. Not that the other kids aren't special. You guys are all special in your own way. Yeah,
guys, it's okay. This isn't like a Tom and Connor relationship here. We love you all.
We don't have any favorites here. We can't say that. So rude. All right, we caught up there? All right, so Jody's got, like I said, she's got a lot of things going for her that make her really unique. She has her freckles with a dimpled head, which is really cool. Her outfit makes her really unique. So those things are leading to Jody Matta's $80 adoption fee.
So when you think about that, if you're getting it shipped to you, it's going to cost us at least $20 to ship these things.
Yeah, 15 to 20 depending on what side of the country
you're on. If you guys want to do a local pork pickup.
You can do a pork pickup.
Yeah, if you want to do a porch pickup,
we can knock
at least $10 off of the top of any of these.
Absolutely.
If you're going to just come by and pick them up. That just makes it so much easier for all of us. So if you're local and you want one, whatever price we're saying is, let's just call it $10 less.
Yeah, if you want to do a porch pickup, or we can even do like a local drop-off kind of thing, whatever keeps everybody safe, but gets you your doll.
Oh, Dylan said the CPKs fit into the Star Wars Build-A-Bear outfits. So there you go. You can have an army of Cabbage Patch Star Wars kids.
So Jason, I hope that answers your question. You can have an army of them if you like. I'm trying to watch the video on my phone, and it's starting at the beginning.
Yeah, that happens. I don't know why that happens.
Sucks. All right, so Jody Matta, little bit rare outfit, really cool freckles, $80 on her. Now, up next, I have to say, if I didn't know better, I would think these two were twins. This is Amelia Daphne.
Amelia Daphne.
Now, I have to be honest, her birth certificate is missing, so I just made that name up for her, and I think it's really, really cute. She is absolutely gorgeous. She does not have a birth certificate. Again, just like the other one, it must have come loose over time. You know, the tape that taped them in and the glue that kept them in was not the best. These were kept in an attic, so they may have gotten a little warm now and then. But other than that, there's no serious issues at all.
So, Amy...
Bated breath. Amy?
Amy wants the spotted horse, and she's local. Well, wait until we say the price, Amy. Because, you know, we might have $400 on it. You don't know if you want that horse or not.
I got derailed. Amelia Daphne, I'm sorry.
Yeah, somebody loves the name.
Again, I made it up. Thank you. Again, from 1983. All these dolls so far are from 1983.
Chris Thompson said, with gas prices, it may only cost $10 to get from Arkansas to New Jersey. That's awesome.
We will drive it to you. I keep getting derailed.
All right, Amy, you're an old friend. I don't know. I forget what we have in a horse that's obviously not $400. We're just going to put that aside for you and take the shipping fees off. Matter of fact, what is the price on the spotted horse?
We have 60 on both.
So, Aim, $50 if you want to come pick the horse up. It's yours.
And that's the white spotted and gray one?
I'll send you a link to pay, okay, Aim? Just give me a little bit. And I hate to do things personally like this. We're trying to be for everybody, but I've known you since you were a little kid, so.
She just cut right in line. Okay.
She did, and she gets a little juice. She's an old friend.
All right. And that was 50 you said, right?
Yeah. All right. So we didn't even get to the show ponies yet, but Amy wants a pony. Amy gets a pony. You're
distracting from Amelia Daphne here.
All right, back to Amelia Daphne.
She is a green-eyed little girl. Again, green eyes are not super rare, but they're a little less rare than the blue. She's got the tan wheat loop-style hair. Just like the other doll that we just went over, she has a number 2 head mold with dimples and freckles. So that's really what makes me feel like these two dolls kind of went together. They both have that same head mold, same hair color, and they both have freckles, which is really cool and makes them a little more rare. She's wearing a peach crocheted duck dress with matching little bloomers. She is too cute. Amelia is $50. Again, none of these dolls have ever been fully removed from their boxes. Her head is still attached. Both of her feet, as a matter of fact, are still attached via those rubber bands. And those rubber bands really had a tendency to break rather easily. Again, a little bit of box wear here and there. But if these boxes were in perfect condition, we would not be having we would not be doing a live sale. They'd be going right on some kind of forum of some sort. A little bit of wear back here with the tape. Again, that tape is never good. But Amelia Daphne, no birth certificate, but you will receive your Farpoint Adoption Certificate.
All right, Amy. Dylan, when you said adopted, are you just... So the way this works, you have to say the name of whatever we're saying. If you want Amelia, please say adopt Amelia and it's yours. If you're just saying that, like Amy adopted the pony or something, I'm not sure exactly what you're saying. So just to make it clear.
Yeah, just to go over the rules again, guys. If there is something that we're showing off that you are interested in, please just say the name or the number. In this case, Amelia's number is number 6. Say the name and the number, and say claim, mine, adopted by me, gimme her, gimme him, and so we know that you've got your claim in.
If not, Dylan, Tina's next. All right, Tina, Amelia's yours. Thank you, Dylan. So we'll just say it again. I have in the conversation here are the rules, but for the most part, when we put a doll up, we're going to talk about it for a minute to give you a good idea of who it is and what the deal is and how the condition of the box, condition of the doll, and what makes it rare, unique. They're all unique, actually. There's no such thing as a not unique Cabbage Patch Kid.
Well, we're going to get to that at the end of this.
Except for the twins. So, after we describe the doll, we'll say the price. Now, the first person to type the name of the kid or the number we say in the beginning, sometimes these are all numbered, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, just to keep them straight.
So, please, if you're going to claim it, type the name of the kid or the number and the word claim or sold or adopted or mine or me, something like that to give us an idea. We have to know what it is you're claiming. What else was I going to say?
Payment can be made.
Yeah, we're going to send you at the end of this. We're going to send you
a PayPal link.
A PayPal link,
just so you can check out. What was Tina's last name?
Tina Marie.
Tina Marie. Thank you, Tina.
Tina,
she's going to love going home with you.
Is this your first time watching? I can't tell if you're a Tina. I know a couple Tina Maries. So I'm not sure if you've been a long time fan or if this is a first time watching. It's super cool if it was your first time on with us.
All right, we've got 2 kids and a pony going off to their forever homes. All right, who is next? That was number 6. Where is number 7?
We're looking for number 7. We're on to number 7 kid. I think we have 22 altogether from a couple different collections.
Yep.
We bought 2 collections very close to each other.
We're skipping 7. 7's already been taken.
So we're going to skip to number 8.
And we're also skipping ahead in time to 1984. We've gone through all of our 1983 kids. We're moving on to 1984.
Oh, so this is Tina's first time here, and she collects Cabbage Patch.
Tina,
so I'm glad you found us.
I have to ask, Tina, how did you find us? Did you see us on a forum? Did you just happen to follow us? Did someone share it with you? I'm really excited to know.
I just love that there's new people watching.
Yeah, and
Patrick,
it's really cool.
I got to tell you, man. So Patrick said I had no idea there was such a variety of Cabbage Patch Kids. Neither did I.
I knew. So as a little girl, I want to get in the shot here. As a little girl, I'm going to go into a little bit of backstory here. The year that Cabbage Patch was huge, my mother made about $2,000 making dolls because no one could get Cabbage Patch Kids. It was the best Christmas I ever had as a kid.
It had to be 83 then.
I think it was the Christmas of 83, or it might have been 80.
That's the Christmas everybody was punching each other over these
I
things.
was too young to remember what year it was. But, so I didn't have a Cabbage Patch Kid until I was a little older. That year that they were big, I had a doll my mother had made. And she was very similar with her. She wasn't ripping people off. She wasn't ripping off the Cabbage Patch idea. We've had this discussion. Cabbage Patch idea actually got ripped off from another lady. But anyway, she was doing the same adoption kind of deal. Same soft sculpture kind of thing. And she made a ton of money that year. I never had a Cabbage Patch Kid, though. Where was I going with this?
So the reason they're all different.
Oh, yeah. So they're all unique. Or mostly unique. They all have different names. They all have different head sculpts, hair colors, eye colors, all combined in different ways.
Right. So here's the thing. You have the doll, which is either a baby or a preemie sometimes. There are multiple different heads that could be on the doll. A dimple, 2 dimples, left dimple, right dimple, a pacifier.
The pacifiers.
Then you have different eye colors, red, brown, and green. Then you have different skin colors.
And violet. They had violet.
Oh, and violet. Then you have different skin colors. You had Caucasian kids and African American kids.
Yep.
Then you have different hair, and there's a ton of different hairstyles. And then there's different outfits. And then the coup de grace is the different names that they had. So there's no way 2 kids had all of those same things. I thought, just like with Star Wars figures, there was an assembly line, and today was white kid with red hair, brown eye day. Well, actually, no red hair ever had brown eyes.
I think they were all green-eyed or blue-eyed, right?
So anyway, I thought today was red hair, green eye, white dress, head one day. Yeah. That's the way I would assume it was. but not at all.
No, there was a
completely random.
Yeah,
no method to the madness.
There was a matrix that they used to determine the different combinations that were possible, and some of them ended up being more rare than others. But it was between the names being different and the outfits. So there were 8 or 9 different styles of outfit, but within those styles, there was a huge, infinite number of colors, fabrics used. They used whatever they had. So just because they were making a jogging suit doesn't mean that any 3 jogging suits would be the same color, made of the same fabric.
Tina said her first CBK is Danny. He's in his 30s now. They're all. It's funny. They don't grow up. They're like Webster or what's his name from? What you talking about, Willis?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Are we ready to continue on to our next?
Yeah, Chris, absolutely. My mind was blown when we figured this out too. We sat and talked about it and said the fact that they pretty much made sure that on whatever assembly line they were using, they didn't put the same stuff on every doll. Crazy.
I can only assume that there were assembly lines where they just produced today's number 1 heads, we're going to make 50,000 of them.
Dylan, I believe that. Dylan said the Vice story is one-sided. Don't believe it all. Which is just like with everything else. I'm sure there's more story to it, and there was none of Xavier Roberts' side of it. So listen, if anything, even if he took the soft sculpture idea, his marketing idea is just like Ray Kroc and McDonald's. Not to get into business here, but McDonald's would never be what it was without Ray Kroc taking their idea.
Let's have this conversation right now while we're bringing it up. So, anyone who knows anything about Cabbage Patch Kids, and you know the name Xavier Roberts, he's the father of Cabbage Patch Kids. And there's no question that that's the case. There does tend to be a little question when it comes to where the idea for Cabbage Patch Kids came from, the concept of the adopting of dolls, where that idea came from. There's a woman named Martha Nelson Thomas, who was a crafter in the 70s, who was creating unique baby dolls with adoption certificates and a similar kind of marketing premise to what will become the Cabbage Patch doll. And there's some conjecture as to where Xavier Roberts got his idea from.
Because she did the birth certificates, right?
She was doing adoption certificates, birth certificates. She was giving them names and unique identities. And the question of where he got his idea from, he was a customer of hers, allegedly, in the beginning.
I mean, ideas are ideas. She did not...
Yeah.
She didn't copyright her idea.
She did not copyright or trademark her idea because she felt that took away from the uniqueness of the doll. In order to copyright something, you have to have a symbol of some sort on the item in some way. She did not sign her dolls because she felt lifelike. She felt that came away from the lifelike, the lifelike quality of the doll. Because an actual baby doesn't have someone's signature on its butt.
All right, I have some good comments.
Okay.
Mandy, Chef Mandy. I remember my mom fought someone in the Toys R Us Maze Landing at Christmas for a doll one year. Your mom wasn't the only one. I think there was a lot of moms out there fighting for these things.
There were. And again, I go back to that story of the best Christmas I ever had as a kid. Thank God that there was not enough dolls to go around because I had a great Christmas.
James said they are literally historians and all loving of games, comics, toys. This is my new Sundays. Aww. They are my Nintendo can't go to store. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Listen, we're trying to bring the store to you, and this is what we do all day in the store anyway. When we're open, we just sit and talk about stuff like this.
It's, because we're closed right now, you guys, I'm sure by now all know that we're closed due to the pandemic going on right now. We've been, all non-essential business has been asked to close by our governor here in New Jersey.
Arnold from Different Strokes. Thank you, Tina. Yes.
We are trying not just to keep the lights on and make a couple dollars, but we're trying to bring the Farpoint experience into your houses because you can't come to us right now. If we were open right now, these little kids would be laying all over the store and we would be talking about them like they were real, just like we are right now. So we're just trying to bring the Farpoint experience into your houses where you guys are nice and safe and not getting COVID. While also hopefully making a couple dollars.
So James, they're kind of like the OG Pokemon Gotta Catch 'Em All, but Pokemon there's a limited number. There's a math equation, I'm sure, and Connor mentioned it.
I can't imagine.
To take all the variables.
I can't, I mean...
It's insane.
I got a headache just trying to read this. They call it the Coleco Matrix. There's a limited number of hair colors. Lemon, yellow, tan, butterscotch was one of the colors, goldenrod.
So Tina is a PhD student right now, and she could probably try and figure this out in her statistics class. You have to figure out what all the variables are. But so everything up until the naming scheme is figure outable. But once you throw the names out there, once you start putting random names on a piece of paper for these things, there are so many name possibilities. I don't know what pool of names they were pulling from. Maybe there was only a specific number of names, but not really, because like the names are like Billy Georgia and
the names tend to not make sense sometimes, I've noticed. And of all the dolls, we have 23 dolls altogether here. And the name Delmar, which I'm about to get to right now, is used twice. And I've never heard that name used ever in my life.
Yeah, I know. So Dawn just logged in. She said, "Did I miss the brown-haired doll? I logged in late." Have we? Are there any brown-haired dolls that haven't been claimed? And are there any brown-haired dolls that have been claimed?
No.
All right, so
We have a Baldy and a Tan.
so far
the only brown hair. I believe she's the only brown hair doll we have.
she might be the only brown hair. So
She is.
Dawn, we'll tell you what it is.
Dawn, we'll back up for you. Dawn, this is Lainey, Georgia. She's a brown-haired, brown-eyed little girl. She has a really unique hairstyle. She has a single ponytail, which was kind of unique based on the brown-eyed, brown-haired thing.
Dawn might know all this.
Yeah, she's got a number 4 pacifier head. Dawn, I don't know how much you know about Cabbage Patch, so I'm just going to go over it all again. The pacifier head's a little bit more rare because it has that accessory in the mouth there. I know it's hard for you to see it with the glare. She's wearing a really cool pink and white jogging suit with shorts and tights. Not the joggy pants, but the jogging tights, which is really cool. And she's from 1983, and Lainey Georgia's adoption fee is $100.
And that's free shipping to you.
Yes, that's including free shipping anywhere in the United States.
If you're local, South Jersey, and you want to pick her up, we can do, you know...
We're taking $10 off if you want to do local pickup or like a curbside delivery kind of thing. As long as you're in our local area, we can take $10 off of her price. But I am 99% sure she is the only brunette I have.
Oh my God.
Oh, we do have the Holland doll, who's also a brunette.
Yeah. So,
and that's Lainey, Georgia, $100 adoption fee. Thank you, Dawn.
Michelle said her next tattoo is the Xavier Roberts signature on her butt. That's amazing. If you're a CPK fan,
now that's amazing.
Awesome.
If obviously you're a fan, or you wouldn't be getting that on your butt. But make sure
it's awesome on 2 levels.
It is. It's awesome on multiple levels. Different year dolls had different colored ink on the butt of the signature.
Yeah, you got to go for whatever year you were born.
So make sure if you were born within the line of Cabbage Patch Kids, it'd be really extra cool to make sure you got that.
I would say post on our page, but we're family friendly. So I've always wanted to get Star Wars figures and G.I. Joes, but Star Wars is a little more iconic. On their inner thigh, they have what's called a maker's mark, or a COO certificate. What's COO stand for? Country of origin.
Yeah.
And it's usually a year and the copyright and where it was made, like Mexico or Hong Kong. And I've always wanted to get a COO tattooed on my leg. So that's the same deal, and I think that's an awesome idea.
We need to be done by 5, right?
Yeah.
So
okay.
we should probably start going a little quicker here. You good? You caught up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
right.
Dylan has Xavier real tattoo real signature? So you went to an event or something? Oh my God.
Dylan, please tell me you had Xavier Roberts actually sign your actual ass.
I have that. Bruce Campbell signed my arm and I had that tattooed.
Be careful bumping the table. All right, are we ready? Have we got any more claims or anything? Did Dawn get the info about Lainey, Georgia?
Dylan said the names were computer generated, which really, there it is.
Yeah.
It takes it out of the realm of being able to figure out.
I mean, but there had to have been a pool of names that they drew from.
Dawn is looking for pigtails. If we ever find one,
I don't think we had any.
Oh, she's friends with Heather.
Oh, okay.
So okay.
We have some double ponytails, but we didn't have any pigtails. I don't think.
Dylan, yes, he signed my arm. Born in '85. Excellent idea. Yeah, figure out whatever color is the '85 color.
All right, ready to move
next.
on?
Yep.
Okay, 1984. First guy from 1984, we have Delmar Benedict.
Our first of 2 Delmars.
Yeah, we have another Delmar coming up. That's his middle name, though. Delmar Benedict is a blue-eyed boy with short, wheat-colored loop hair. He is a number 4 pacifier head. Again, that makes him kind of rare. Another thing that makes him a little more rare is his blue elephant overall romper outfit. Now, I know it's kind of hard for you to see that there. Now, Delmar's box does have a little bit of damage. You can see down here in this corner, it's not looking too good. It looks like there may have been a little discoloration at the back there.
A little moisture. It looks like a little moisture damage.
It might have been a little moisture damage, but he himself is fine. He's still in his box, no problem. Now, because he's got a little bit rarer outfit on, and he has that rare pacifier head, Delmar Benedict is $70.
Shipped.
Shipped
So,
to you.
Dylan, let me ask you a question. You seem to be the person on this feed right now who is specifically the most maybe knowledgeable or the biggest collector, the most serious collector so far. Everybody else is well. I don't know everybody. I don't know everybody's watching, but at least we're interacting. I'm sure there's some collectors in the shadows right now. But are we all right with the way we're doing things and pricing things and describing things? Is there anything we should have included? Dude, Steven, no doubt about it, man. Steven said Cabbage Patch can be for guys too. No doubt about it. There's no shame in collecting dolls, and there's no shame in girls collecting He-Man figures. I've never been a fan, except for when I was 7, because that's what's instilled in our heads of what are boy toys and what are girl toys. But whatever makes you happy. When we were watching documentaries when we were trying to research Cabbage Patch Kids, and there was a couple that had a room, and it was so impressive of all the kids just sitting there, and it spoke to me as a collector. And so
the fact that every single one of those kids was different, the concept, the marketing concept of Cabbage Patch Kids was absolutely amazing. The fact that even if they looked similar, they still had differences. It blows my mind.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I can't collect them because I'm a completist, and there's no end. There's not an end, right? Like there's no end.
There's no end.
So.
All right. While I'm doing this, go ahead and share the rules and stuff again in there.
Okay.
All right, guys. Next up for adoption, 1985. So our kids are getting younger and younger. We have Pete Adley. Pete Adley dressed up like a little sailor. He is too cute. He is a brown-eyed boy with a #1 head sculpt. So just sort of classic. When you think Cabbage Patch Kid, you probably think of the #1 or the #3 head sculpt. Just very classic, simple head. He has short auburn looped hair. What's up?
Dylan.
You gotta be.
I'm sorry, better. Dylan. I believe Dylan just said he has over 700 Cabbage Patch Kids.
Wow.
So Dylan is a collector.
Wow, guys, we have a serious collector in our midst here. Wow.
And none of them are the same, I'm sure.
That's amazing. Wow, Dylan, please send us some pictures. I would love to see your collection. That's that's really cool.
Dylan, Tina seems like a true collector too, as well.
Yeah. Dylan, how did you find us? Were you already tuned into Farpoint? Like, are you a local person? If not, how did you find out about us? I'm really interested to know that. Wow. Okay.
He has prototypes as well, which is...
Wow.
You got soft heads? You got the soft sculpts?
That's awesome. No, there were prototypes that were never produced. Like,
no, I know that.
There's the #5 head mold, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. It was never actually made. But they showed photos, like prototypes. We're getting derailed here.
Oh, man. So somebody just said I look like the guy who plays Aquaman. Ugh, I wish. My wife would be much happier.
All right, so little Pete Adley here. He has short auburn looped hair. Auburn's a cool color. It's a little bit more rare. It's not red. It's not brown. It's an auburn color. And his cute white and blue sailor suit romper is absolutely adorable. It's got a little anchor there. And again, Pete is never been removed from his box. He is still in there. Now, his feet rubber bands looks like they have given way, but that's not unexpected. His tape has given way. Again, I don't believe he was ever actually taken out of the box. He's still attached via the neck, but the tape is long gone. Pete Adley is $50. His adoption fee is $50, and again, that's including free shipping anywhere in the United States. Or if you want to pick him up here in the store, we can work something out with a safe delivery, and it would be $10 less.
Yeah, so you save on the shipping if you're local.
Yeah.
Sorry, people in Oklahoma.
We can do curbside or whatever. We're not trying to make extra money off your shipping. We just want to make sure that we get a couple bucks and get your dolls to you safely.
Yep. We're doing this, if you guys don't know, this isn't something we typically used to do. We have a store here in South Jersey, and it's a store. It's a place where people would come and buy things, and typically this stuff would be in a shelf or in a case somewhere in the store. But unfortunately, we're forced to be closed because of the quarantine. We are not an essential business, so we can't have our doors open. We're really just trying to bring what we do to you guys. So just hanging here watching us, just like coming in the store and window shopping. We have no issues with it. We love hanging out and talking about this stuff. That being said, I'm going to share it right now. If you're hanging out and enjoying this, we are burning through some coffee. Honestly,
the table is shaking like crazy.
It's one of the things we're doing from all the research and stuff. So if you want to buy us a coffee, we have like a thing now where I'll share it, and if you like, please.
Are you not entertained?
You can actually buy us a coffee just for the entertainment value of this.
If we have entertained you, if we have put a smile on your face
somehow
in the middle of this crazy pandemic we have going on, we really appreciate all the love we've been getting, the shares, all of the attention. Guys, thank you. Every little bit helps. Dylan might be able to answer a question for me. And I don't want to just single you out, Dylan. Any of you hardcore collectors that might be watching. We have here a preemie. We're getting into our preemies. We have a few of them. He is just wearing a diaper. But he's, as far as I can tell, not been taken out of his box. He's still attached. I checked his twist tie. It looks factory to me. I could not find any information about any doll, preemie or otherwise, that came just wearing a diaper. How would his clothes have been taken off? Like, did someone just take him out and put them back in very carefully? He looks like he's factory, but he's only wearing a diaper. So that affected, we're not asking as much for him as some of the other dolls because it seemed like that was a little strange.
We couldn't find anything like it.
Yeah, I couldn't find anything like it, but to me that said, I didn't think it was super crazy rare. I don't know. Maybe you guys can answer my question. But we have two more dolls, and again, I don't want to say these guys are twins, but they look a lot alike, and they have very similar names. We have Neil and Nellie.
So, real quick, Michelle,
yes.
Who's getting the Xavier Roberts tattoo on her butt.
Yes.
I worked in your building when it was the fireplace shanty, but I'm also a CPK and Fisher-Price collector.
Wow.
Local Farpoint fan. What a small world
That's awesome.
that you worked here, and then we got the building and do this, and you're actually a collector. That's crazy and awesome.
So just to give you guys some backstory, the building that we purchased a few years ago was a fireplace store in our town here in Mays Landing for about 40 years. The building itself was an old historic home that was built in the 40s, the 1940s, and from the 70s on, it was a fireplace business. The business changed hands a few times over the years. We bought it from the most recent owner about 3 years ago. That's really cool. It's awesome. I love the history of things, obviously. So cool.
Dylan, they all came clothed. So
yeah.
Right. That's what we figured.
Yeah, that's what we thought, Dylan. Thank you for confirming that. His feet are definitely loose, and he could have been undressed if he was wearing like a sweater.
So I gotta tell you what then, maybe, the box is alright, isn't it?
His box is nice.
Because people have been clamoring for Lucy's. Yeah, Michelle, all the collectors are saying they've never heard of him coming with just a diaper on.
Yeah. I thought it was weird, but I also thought it was weird that he looks like so nice.
It's common for people to take the kids out and change their outfits.
He's still really in there.
Connor was a preemie.
All right. Moving on. Yeah. So we do have this little guy not wearing any clothes. Neil Cornelius. He's a blue-eyed boy with a lemon hair tuft and a #1 head mold. He is just wearing his diaper. He's still attached in his box via the head. He still has his tag and his birth certificate and everything in there. We were asking $40 for Neil.
Which one's Neil?
The one with just a diaper.
So Ron is actually asking which one is Neil.
This one is Neil, right here.
And unfortunately, because they're going to cost a bunch to ship, selling it for less sucks.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be $15-20 to ship these, depending on where you guys live.
Depending on where you are.
But the box, I have to say, his box is nice. It does have some damage down here, which is pretty regular. The window's a little bit loose, but other than that, it's sturdy. It's not doesn't have any serious crushes or anything.
Ron, also,
like
if you're local, we can do less if you do a pickup here. Yeah. I don't know if you're local or not.
We were doing, I think, $10 off.
There you go.
Yeah, because we're not trying to make money on your shipping, but they're big, they're bulky, they're fragile. It's $15-20 anywhere in the United States to ship one of these, even locally. But if you want to do some kind of pickup, we can certainly work that out. Neil Cornelius here, $40 on him. And Nellie Winnie, very similar in look to Neil.
She has an outfit on.
Yes, she is dressed. Again, 1985 preemie, blue-eyed girl with a lemon tuft of hair.
Hey, where do we go? Sorry.
What?
Oh no, that's brown-eyed girl.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Anyway, she's wearing a blue striped hooded romper, which is really cute. And something that makes Nellie Winnie really unique, she's sealed. Her box is still that tape. That tape, man, that Calico tape especially. Still sealed.
For people who collect like that.
Yeah. Still sealed. Nellie Winnie, adoption fee is $70. She has a #1 head sculpt. Blue striped romper, lemon hair, blue-eyed girl, 1985 preemie, $70 adoption fee. Nellie Winnie. Isn't she the cutest?
Scott, I think you're asking about Gears of War. We probably have some Gears of War stuff, but right now, today, is just a Cabbage Patch Kid event. Hang out and enjoy and learn about Cabbage Patch Kids. Pay attention to our page, because I don't know what next week's is going to be. We've done a lot of video game stuff already, but no video game stuff today.
Gears of War. Yeah, I'm not sure we have any Gears of War stuff. All right, guys. Another preemie from 1985 up for adoption. Tish, Florida. Now, talk about weird names. No offense, Tish, but the name's a little strange. She's a bald...
Sounds like a stripper.
It does, and I don't want to put her in a box and say that about her right in front of her.
Is that Florida Man's girlfriend?
It might be Florida Man's girlfriend. I don't know. That's gross. She's a baby.
She's like fucking 40. Oh, ooh. She's like 30 years old.
She was born in 1985.
Yeah, she's
35.
She's 35 years old.
But she looks young.
She's older than you.
She's not older than me. I was 5.
Listen, looks young. There's a lot of videos on the internet of people who look young.
Stop. This is a family-friendly, doll-related adoption event. She's a bald little girl with blue eyes. She's wearing a long lavender nightgown with booties and a matching bonnet. She also has a really cute little night jacket on. I don't know if you guys can see her.
Oh, she wore that really long nightgown?
Yeah.
Yeah, her outfit's awesome.
Her outfit is really cool, which makes her kind of unique. She's wearing a long lavender little dress with a little night jacket and bonnet and little crocheted booties. She is too cute. Tish, Florida, $65 is her adoption fee. Her box is in... What?
Little Tish, Florida.
She's cute. Her box is in pretty good shape. The only real issue we have here is some residue from an old sticker, price tag. A little bit of what may have been moisture issue along the back there, but other than this little thing right here, she's pretty.
So Tish, Florida, $65.
Tish, Florida, $65.
What number is she?
She's number 12.
Okay, so Tish, number 12.
And we're about halfway through.
About halfway through. I was going to say something. I forget what it was. Some 35-year-olds wear nightgown. Yeah, that's true.
This is our last preemie. A little more than halfway through.
Connor, you got jokes, I see.
Making jokes.
Does anyone make protective cases for Cabbage Patch Kid in boxes? Wow. Probably not. I know you're talking about probably the...
like a star case?
Yeah.
Wow, somebody must. I can't believe that they wouldn't.
It would be expensive.
You need some coffee.
I do.
Guys, if you're enjoying this, please buy Justin a cup of coffee.
It's not just going to come to me right now.
That would be great, just like a pipe coming right through the ceiling.
Just fill it up.
All right, guys. 1985, another preemie. This is Kyle April. She's a little girl with brown eyes, a little lemon hair tuft, and she has the little bit rarer #4 pacifier style head. You can see that pacifier there in her mouth. She's wearing a peach nightgown with bonnet, so another little nightgown outfit. Her box is it's got a little tear. These little flaps are always kind of beat. Other than that, it's not bad. A little wavy, windows a little loose. Kyle April is $80. Now, what makes her a little more rare, again, is that pacifier mouth, the head sculpt. And she's a preemie, which makes her kind of cool. 1985, Kyle April, $80 adoption fee.
Might have been her outfit.
What's that?
Her outfit's cool.
Her outfit's very cool. I really like the nightgowns. They're really cute. Should we skip to other regular dolls and then do these?
Yeah, we'll do the big ones later.
All right. Skipping ahead in time here.
How do you get me coffee? I posted a link. You can't get me coffee right this second. But But we have a link for like buy us a coffee if you enjoy what we're doing. You don't, Amy. You don't have to buy me a coffee. I know you enjoy what we're doing. You're gonna be coming by and picking up a kid. So.
Oh, she's adopting.
She is, because her son is all grown up now and she needs a new baby.
That's so cute. All right. Sorry, I'm getting stupid. So we're moving forward in time another year. This is 1986. We have Braden Ray here. Now, Braden's a little different than some of the other dolls that we've shown. He's a little later in the line, so he has a couple more features that the earlier dolls didn't have. He's a bald little boy with blue eyes. He is a number 11 head mold. So we went from like 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, all the way up to 11. He has a little tongue sticking out. Can you guys see that? He's got a little tongue there hanging. And that's the number 11 head mold. His hand can grip objects. You can see he's holding a crayon. He's got a yellow crayon there. And that's because his thumb has a wire in it, so he can actually grip things, which is something they started doing a little later in the line.
If he's one of my war boys, we can give him an axe or something. A tire iron. Shiny and chrome.
Tire irons.
Witness me!
Tire irons sold separately. He has the grabbing hand, and he's wearing a really cute red, blue, and yellow outfit with like a little windbreaker. Now, his box does have a little bit of damage around here, but again...
Yeah, I mean, boxes have been in storage for years.
These boxes have been in storage for years, so I have to say I have seen Cabbage Patch Kids in much worse condition. Braden Ray's adoption fee is $50. Braden Ray, ready to go home with you to his forever home. $50 American. And again, that is including free shipping anywhere in the not even continental, anywhere in the United States. You live in Hawaii, you live in an APO, FPO. Well, the sun's coming in and hitting him like, Braden Ray, $50. All right.
Loki is waiting on that Kusa. Kusa's gone. Yeah. Somebody, when we posted the pictures, one of our close friends.
A close friend of mine who's in the healthcare industry who really needed
a close friend of
pick-me-up.
Penelope's who needed a nice pick-me-up, asked about the Kusa, and she got the Kusa. So, unfortunately, Loki, I'm sorry, Kusa is not going to be part of it.
However, we do have this beautiful 10th anniversary. Now, what's really cool about this doll is that Hasbro bought out the Cabbage Patch dolls in the 90s, late 80s, 89?
I don't know.
I think it was 89 or 90. This is a 10th anniversary doll. Now, what's weird about this doll is that, unlike every other Cabbage Patch doll, what made them unique was that they were all different. They had different clothes, different hair, different eye color, different names. All of these dolls were produced with the same name, same outfit,
lazy ass Hasbro,
same hair, same everything. So our 10th anniversary Hasbro doll's name is Zora May.
And they were all
named Zora May.
That's crazy.
It makes no sense to me. The thing that made Cabbage Patch Kids so unique and cool was that they all had different names, different outfits, different everything. This was what you got when you bought your 10th anniversary doll, Zora May. She is a blonde-haired, blue-eyed little girl with corn silk hair, which is like the softer, more realistic style hair. She has a soft face as opposed to that hard plastic. And she's $40. Her box is not that great, but she is 100% complete, still in the box. She's beautiful. Just a little strange, in my opinion, that they would do that. You know, what made Cabbage Patch Kids so unique was their names and all their different things.
Yeah.
And it's all the same. It seems very strange. And that was $40 on Zora May.
They were just I am. They were cashing in on the craze.
Yep.
And trying to do as little as possible.
That is Zora May. All right. We still have one show pony left.
All right, here's the unclaimed show pony. Trigger.
Now, the show ponies came with registration paperwork instead of birth certificates. That light coming in the window is like, whoa. This is a brown with a black mane and brown eyes, tan saddle and bridle show pony. Now, the box is in great condition, except, as you can see, the bottom is missing.
I guess there was a bottom that...
Yeah, just the bottom that would hold everything in there. It looks to me like it was taped on originally, and that would explain why the weight of the pony itself would have pulled the tape off over time. And the bottom...
From picking it up.
Yeah, and the bottom, because you pick it up from up here, but the bottom would lift right out, as you can see. Other than that, the box displays great. The pony itself, I don't know if you guys can see, absolutely beautiful in there. Little first in show ribbon. Show pony's $60.
They don't have names?
Not that I can see. I mean, I'm sure you could name it yourself.
Okay.
But unlike a kid who's born and gets a name, the pony is more of a pet. So, show pony, $60 on our show pony.
Let's call it Nightmare.
I mean,
the D&D toy.
I guess you could. That seems kind of mean.
So I just got a message. Claim pony.
You got a message?
Yeah, a person that can't, Bill, can't actually log into this for some reason. He might not use Facebook like this.
Oh.
But he's watching, and he's claiming the pony.
No other claims?
No other claims, so Bill can have it. I mean, he's first. I mean, somebody might say something.
All right.
Bill, if you're watching, show pony's yours. And if you want to pick it up,
Bill.
Davis, if you want to pick it up, it's $10 less. So, what was the price?
60, so 50.
So $50. We'll send you a PayPal link, or you can bring cash if you want to come pick it up. Side porch. We don't need to get near each other.
No, we're doing safe, sane curbside delivery pickup.
We have a porch on the side. You let us know when you're coming. We'll put it outside, and we'll have a little place for you to put the cash.
Thanks, Bill.
Thank you, Bill.
Both ponies.
Both ponies. Go on.
Woo.
Quick.
All right, what is left now? All right, we're down to the 2 world travelers. Who do you want to do next?
Let's do a world traveler.
Okay. Let's start with the one that's a little...
Oh, Jenny Daniels!
Aww.
Jenny Daniels! You got enough little kids. You certainly don't need to adopt a Cabbage Patch.
All right, guys. Check out who's next. Trying to get some good light here. So just to try to change up the line a little bit, Kaliko decided...
All right, let's slow down.
Yes?
Did anybody claim Annie number 2? Michelle is asking.
Nope. Annie is still available.
Annie is still available. Michelle, she's yours for pickup. What was the price?
$50 normal.
So 40 on the porch. And you just let us know when you want to come, okay? Hi, Uncle Justin. So my sister-in-law is watching she has my 3 nephews. She's a powerhouse. So I don't know if my nephews are watching as well. If you are, I love you guys.
Hi.
Logan, Grayson, and number one oldest, Emmett. Number 1 son. Amy wants Pete as well. Was there a Pete?
Let's back up a little bit.
All right.
Annie, number 2, just got claimed by
Michelle.
By Michelle. I need a last name on Michelle.
Michelle McCabe. She's going to pick up.
Cabe?
McCabe.
Oh.
She used to work at the store. I think that was...
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. And that is 40 because it's going to be pickup, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Did we do a Pete?
We do have a Pete.
Did we get to him?
Let me make sure that Pete is still available. I believe he is. Pete Adley.
He's an Auburn boy.
Yep. He's wearing a cute little sailor outfit.
He's in a cute little sailor outfit.
Hold on.
Aunt Jenny, I'm adopting kids. We're an adoption agency now.
This is Pete. Pete was full price $50, shipped $50. So is...
Amy, we're going to message you and I'll take care of you.
Okay. Is this Amy?
Amy Sarney.
Okay.
Yeah. Amy Logue. She's had a few last names.
Oh, gosh. Thanks, Amy.
All hers. All right. So moving on to World Traveler, I think.
We're going to travel the world, guys.
World Traveler
We're
time.
going to travel the world for a minute.
Love you too, kid.
Start by going to Holland.
We've been.
Have we?
Yeah.
I've never been to Holland.
Isn't Amsterdam in
Yes,
Holland?
it is. I'm being silly. I'm trying not to sound super pretentious by saying, oh, I've been all over the world, blah, blah, blah. So, just to try to keep the toy line interesting, they started doing some really neat things with Cabbage Patch Kids. Instead of just, it wasn't enough that they were unique and they all had different outfits and different hair and different everything. They had to try to throw some more stuff against the wall and see if it stuck.
85, they started really throwing some extra stuff in there.
Yeah, they started with the preemies and things like that. Then they started doing stuff like this. Our World Traveler doll. This one is from Holland and her name is Sophie Tess.
I love that it's always like 2 first names.
Well, I made that one up. It's another one I made up because unfortunately Sophie Tess has had a lot of box issues. Her box is not in good shape. Her window is in very bad condition. She's actually missing all of her paperwork. It just came loose and fell out at some point in the past. The woman we bought it from, she had a lot of dolls, and they were all from her original collection when she was a kid. But having been stored in the attic, they get moved once or twice, especially if there's already some damage. The paperwork fell out, which is not the end of the world. Yeah. She's still a gorgeous doll. But
you can say damage. The windows always come loose.
Yeah, it's just the nature of the beast because they use that really crappy glue. It's the same crappy glue they used on the tape to keep the boxes sealed, just not the best glue. And, it wasn't meant to last 40 years, 50 years, 30 years. It was meant to...
This is a perfect doll for any of you guys who want a complete doll that you don't feel bad about taking out of the box.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I don't like taking anything out of the box, even if it's in bad shape. But she's a really good candidate for that. She's in good shape, still sealed, still on her card in there. Just some of her paperwork has come loose and her box is not in great shape. She's a blue-eyed girl with brown double poodle hair. She is a number 5 head mold with a little tooth. I don't know if you guys can see the tooth. She's got a tiny little tooth there. And again, she does not...
teething.
She does not have her paperwork, so I did make up the name Sophie Tess. I thought it was cute. And Sophie Tess, number 17, her adoption fee is $40.
Shipped.
That's shipped anywhere in the United States. If you want to do a pickup, we could do a little less, $10 less, so $30 if you want to do a pickup or a porch drop-off or what have you. But because her box is not in the best shape and her paperwork is absent, she's very affordable at $40.
85, Sophie Tess. All right, so we got another world traveler.
We do.
This one's in much more complete condition
this
than
one is
Sophie.
Absolutely beautiful. And there's a lot of really cool things about this doll that I'm going to talk about. So this is another 1985 world traveler from Spain. This is Ameria Damien. Now, the first thing you might notice, Ameria is a girl's name. Damien is not. So that's a little weird, in my opinion. I'm not sure, so I don't want to assume.
Well, with the hairstyle,
with the hairstyle and the eye color on the Matrix, technically it's a boy.
Even with the pigtails?
This one doesn't have pigtails.
Oh.
This one has a shaggy hair.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so if you take a look at the short shaggy hair there, it's short, not loops, but just like straight out. Brown eyes, brown hair with the shag. Which on the Matrix would make Ameria Damien a boy, but the name Ameria is a girl's name.
Okay.
So that's just cool and weird and different. Ameria Damien is still sealed.
So Ameria really is not. Ameria is gender neutral.
I don't want to make it sound like I'm making fun, but I believe that is the case. We've got a girl name, a boy name. We've got like a boy hairdo. I don't know
if the outfit might be boyish though. Veronica said it's a boy.
It is a boy outfit for sure. But it made me question, so I'm gonna leave that up to whoever adopts Ameria, whatever you want to do. Ameria is sealed.
Well, what does it say on the birth certificate?
The birth certificate is sealed. I don't know.
Okay.
But the name,
But it would say it on the birth certificate.
Looking on the Matrix, the name is female.
Okay.
So it may have just been a computer error. I don't know. But that all being said,
complete sealed.
100% complete sealed, brown-eyed, brown hair, shaggy hair, number 3 head. So it's your classic. My personal favorite Cabbage Patch head is the number 3 head. España. The box is sealed.
Toys R Us sticker.
Oh, I didn't see that. Is it Toys R Us sticker?
On this side.
Oh, Toys R Us sticker there.
España.
But the box is, I have to say, this is probably the nicest doll that we have in the collection. No offense, guys. The box is just really nice. The window, a little bit loose here and there, but no serious damage. I can tell that there's nothing been getting in there. Ameria is absolutely gorgeous. And Ameria can be yours for the low price of $100 American dollars.
Shipped to you.
Shipped to you. If you want to do a pickup, we can do $10 less. I don't want to sell this one, so please adopt him so I can not start collecting Cabbage Patch Kids because I don't want to do that.
Well, unfortunately, whatever doesn't sell is going to end up going on eBay, and that's the last place you want to do. We wanted this to be more personal than just selling dolls on eBay, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to adopt out as many as we can this way, and whoever's left will go on eBay. But Ameria Damien, $100 from España.
España.
And again, the box is absolutely gorgeous, fully sealed. Very, very pretty.
Especially with a larger box.
Yeah.
You know, these boxes, you guys all know, people move. You know, they get put in an attic. They get moved around when somebody goes up there to get the Christmas stuff. They have to move. Oh, here comes the horror story. This thing.
I am surprised by the condition of Amaria's box. Amaria's box is absolutely gorgeous. Don't make me start collecting Cabbage Patch Kids because I really don't.
Don't start collecting with this one.
Okay, so do not say anything bad about this doll or he will haunt your dreams forever. I'm trying to get a good picture of him.
His name is Pennywise.
His name is Blake Dean, which is a very solid name. That's a great name for a Cabbage Patch Kid.
That's a name.
That's a name, Blake Dean.
My war boy.
He is a rowdy rainbow-style circus kid from 1985. Now, I don't know what...
He grows up to be Robin.
I don't know. Dick Grayson is what his real name should be. I don't understand why kids are in the circus. I feel like there might be some, like, child labor law problems there. It's a little strange to me. I don't know how to feel about it. But he is a rowdy rainbow, like, Emmett Kelly-style clown. I don't know if you guys can see what he's got going on there. He's got the little hat. He's got like a party hat in there. He has a little mask that you can strap on. He's got a rainbow tie.
His name is Arthur Dent. Or what was his name? Not Arthur Dent.
No, not Arthur Dent.
In the Joker. Arthur something.
Stop. Arthur Fleck.
Fleck.
His name is not Arthur Fleck.
His name is Arthur Fleck.
His name is Blake Dean.
He comes with...
Yes. He does have a creepy clown mouth, like, mask. He has a number 15 head, so if you look, he kind of has like a cute little baby double chin going on there. He is $60. His box is in based on the age, the box is in pretty good shape. He still has his Bradley's sticker. He is not sealed, but he is in good shape. Box displays well. He himself is a little creepy. I have a thing, creepy clowns are creepy, so... please buy Blake Dean so he
Please adopt Arthur Fleck.
He is number 15.
So he doesn't grow up.
Rowdy Rainbow, Blake Dean, Circus Kid, number 15.
We are not responsible for what happens in your home after he ends up there.
If he haunts you, that is not our problem. And I believe this is our last... bundle here.
Is it? No, we didn't do the twins yet.
These are the twins.
Oh. We have through them that fast, huh?
Yeah, we did.
All right.
There hasn't been much banter back and forth. All right, guys, this is our last set, and it's our only set of twins. Now, these are identical twins. We have two boys. It's not a boy and a girl or two girls. It's two boys. They are brown-eyed, auburn, loop-haired little boys. They are Maddie Delmar and Chauncey Elias.
Chauncey?
I think that those are probably the coolest Cabbage Patch names I've ever heard. Maddie Delmar and Chauncey Elias. They are so cute. Check out their outfits. They're wearing blue velvet short suits with little bow ties that match. It's hard to get a good look with the window has some glare in it. They are just too adorable. And they have those more rare number 4 pacifier style heads. They both have the same head, which is really cool. Now, what's really neat, if you take a look at the one that's standing up there, I hope you guys can see this. His eyes are just a little bit off-center, which makes him... No, it sounds ridiculous.
Makes him special.
It makes him look like he's kind of looking off in a dreamy, daydreaming kind of way. I dig it. It's really cool. They are too cute. What?
He's dreaming about... he's probably dreaming about Amsterdam or something.
He's dreaming about the crazy clown kid from the last...
I don't know if that's dreaming. That's called nightmaring.
All right, so our twins, Maddie Delmar and Chauncey Elias. They do have some box wear, which again is to be expected. Mostly around the corners, which we've talked about at length.
Look at the picture on the back where they showed it's a mirror, fake mirror.
Yeah, this is really cute. Check out the ad on the back there. It's showing a doll looking in a mirror, but it's not really a mirror, and the twin is behind the mirror. Isn't that the cutest? They're like,
so my
what's going on there?
Little brother and sister are twins, Johnny and Julia. And
they had these exact outfits, I think.
I think Johnny has that outfit, and he probably still has it.
All right, so that is Maddie Delmar and Chauncey Elias. We are looking for...
Tom said was AC/DC in town the year they were made. They both look like Angus Young.
They do, and you're not the first person to say that. Yeah, I totally agree.
They could have, we can get little guitars.
So we are asking $80 for the pair of them. Shipped to you. That is a steal. That's only $40 per doll, and they're in their box.
So $80 for the twins.
That is their very low adoption fee there.
Now,
Maddie Delmar and
that's
Chauncey
all the Cabbage Patches. I mean, we had 20 some. If you watch this video at some point this evening, and we're not live, please contact us about any of the dolls that hadn't been claimed on here. The prices still stand if you want to message us, and they're still available. So if you're into any of these and you're watching this, you didn't get to tune in while we were on at 3 o'clock. What time is it? We've been on an hour and a half.
4:30. Yeah, it's been an hour and a half.
Anyway, well, we adopted some things.
Absolutely, we'd certainly look.
I don't want to put them on eBay. I mean, they'll all sell on eBay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We adopted 8 kids today.
Which is great. Which is where we wanted to be. I mean, we didn't want to make a killing. I think Neil Cornelius in the diaper was priced at $30. Would you be willing to do $25? Only shipping the contents. I wouldn't have room to probably store the box anyway. Can we ship it for $25 with just a doll?
I
depends
really,
on where.
Not only that, but I really don't want to take him out of his box. I mean, I don't know. That's.
Yeah. Somebody just wants a Lucy.
Yeah.
We have one. We have one.
That's right. You're right. We have one Lucy.
Well, we do have one. Wow, she got some wild hair. I love her hair. Yes, this is me holding. It's one of my war children. Witness me.
Do not witness
I should not be having it.
You should not.
No.
What? Come on, it's not. It's like a girl toy.
No, I know, but I'm like, I shouldn't be talking Mad Max Apocalypse in this way. I have a daughter who's 19 now, and I don't remember when she was this little. It went by so fast. She have a birth certificate?
She does. She has a birth certificate. Her name is Amalia Arnold. She's a little bit later. I believe she's a Hasbro. She does have a pacifier-style head, but no pacifier. Oh, Emily's watching.
Aw. She does kind of have... There's not enough gray in her hair to be my hair.
Oh, stop.
And it's not curly enough.
The bow is adorable.
It is wild, though. Veronica, my hair. So everybody's like... everybody has hair like this. Everybody has thick, curly, brown hair.
Amalia Arnold.
So what do you want to do?
She's $20 in the store.
In the store.
Yeah.
So she's 30 shipped. She's 20 here in the store. Just because it's going to cost us, $10, $12 to ship her, no doubt about it. They're not small.
25.
25 shipped?
Yeah, because there's no big box to deal
25
with.
shipped. Or 15 if you pick up here in the store. So if anybody wants to claim her, she's 25 shipped.
Amalia
or 15
Arnold.
if you want to pick her up
I love
here
the
in
name
the store.
Amalia.
I want another baby.
No. Amalia Arnold. And again, that's so weird. And again with the name, Arnold. That's a good last name.
Arnold's a great last name.
But it's not... Her mouth holes for a blower?
A blower? Dylan?
Okay, Dylan, I don't like that.
No, he I'm sure doesn't mean anything by it. Is this a giveaway doll?
I was thinking about giving it away, but if we have interest in a Lucy...
Yeah, somebody's after a Lucy, so...
Yeah.
Keep those hot brews.
I think that's a claim.
Mandy, you want her? Man, she's yours. She has your hair. Definitely.
Chris Thompson claimed Amelia. Are you missing claims?
I gotta scroll back up. You were asking me something here. My hair. Oh, thank you. I'm definitely considering one. Is watching.
That was Ron asking me about taking him out of the box.
Yeah, so he inspired this. So the first on my side is... Thank you for doing this. I had a great time. Tina, thank you. I'm glad you tuned in.
I believe you got a doll, and we'll be hooking up with you after the fact via PM for payment or what have you.
Chris was the first. Yeah, Chris.
Chris Thompson is claiming Amelia, which is not this doll.
Who's this?
This doll is Amalia. I'm sorry.
I might have said Amelia, though.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Chris was the first to claim her after me. Sorry, Mandy.
No worries. Thank you, Chris.
Party blower. So she must have blown something up. I'm not even going to make a joke about party blowers. Tom, thanks for the education. Yeah, she definitely has your hair. I'm sorry she got claimed before. On our side, we saw another claim right before yours.
We do have a doll named Amelia, which confused me there.
She does have that hair for certain. I will look for one for you. It would make me very happy to be able to send you something like this. We just went back and watched. Penelope's sister was on a kick. She was on the chef show. Remember we were watching it at your sister's house?
Oh yeah.
Anyway, I don't want to put you out there on here. All right, guys. I'm gonna look for something for you guys. But man, everybody's just commenting. Connor, thank you, man.
Let me get the comments.
Okay.
We'll switch. You're not good at doing the computer part.
Thank you for the coffee. We appreciate that.
Oh yeah, that's
keeping us going.
It looks like we did have a couple cups of coffee, so thank you guys.
We did.
We hope that even if you're not buying anything, which it's not a requirement. I mean, of course we appreciate it, but even if you're not buying anything, we hope that you're enjoying hanging out with us on Sunday afternoons. We appreciate the whole coffee cup thing. Thanks. We hope that you're entertained, even if you're not buying anything.
So we got somebody here now picking up a doll, actually. So I'm going to handle that.
Okay. Am I signing off then?
Yeah, I guess we're going to sign off.
Okay. Guys, if you did make a claim, thank you so much. We will be PMing you very soon in regards to payment. If you're watching this after the fact, some of the dolls are still available. They will be going up on eBay or on our online store in the next few days. So if you do have any claims, please get them in sooner rather than later. Because I would much rather go direct than go through a third party like eBay.
Anyone who won something today, anyone who claimed something today and bought something from us, we're going to put all your names into a hat.
Oh gosh, we're doing it.
This is what we're going to, we don't have time to do it right now, but anybody who bought something from us today, that's today's giveaway.
One of the other things we do is we'll do a giveaway at the end of our Bartertown event, and we will give away something to folks who made a purchase. So what we're going to do is, are you looking for your phone?
I am.
We're going to put all of your names in a hat. If you bought $2, you get your name in twice, $1 once, $3 three, just to give you a better chance of winning if you make more purchases as a thank you. And one of you lucky folks, I don't know if lucky's the word, one of you lucky folks will take Rosie O'Doll here home along with your Cabbage Patch Kid. Guys, thank you. We hope this was fun.
It was fun for us.
We hope, even if you're not into Cabbage Patch Kids, that maybe you learned a little something and it was at least fun. If you are into Cabbage Patch Kids, like Tina and Dylan, thank you so much for hanging out with us. It was really cool. Oh, and don't forget, anyone who made an adoption today will get one of our certificates. It won't be mirror flipped. And I think that's it. Guys, thank you again. Keep your eyes peeled on the page. We'll let you know this week what our next Bartertown event will be next Sunday at 3. So keep your Sunday afternoon clear, and we'll see you then. Thanks, guys. Bye. Justin, say bye.
Bye, guys. See you next Sunday.
Bye.